Okay, remember that they are changing my voice. So let me give you an example of why I'm right in regards to romantic justice and why attractive females should submit. There was once an attractive female who was a traditionalist. And a pervert put a gun to her head and said, sleep with that porn star over there who also molests little children. Or the pervert said he's going to pull the trigger. With little to no hesitation, she sleeps with the scoundrel. The same pervert later on puts the gun to the top martial artist's head, the top martial artist ever possible. The pervert puts a gun to his head and says, go do that gay act over there with that sicko or I'll pull the trigger. He tries to escape or gets shot in the head instead. It doesn't matter which one, right? Because they both prove my point. You see, the masses of attractive females do not value their belief in regards to who they should date and who they should sleep with enough to die for it. Reminds me of a song by a rapper named C Murder, who was Master P, his little brother, his Master P's little brother. And he said, if you ain't got shit to die for, you shouldn't be living. How could a gang member and a thug, or someone who may as well be a gang member because the way he moves with thugs, right? How could that thug, with no higher cause really, he's just really confused in life, understand that concept? But we don't expect attractive women to. When attractive women cause all kinds of problems in society. If you're married to an ugly female, for example, and she cheats, you might let it slide. If you're married to an attractive female, there's a good chance you'll kill somebody. There's a higher chance that you'll take action. Because to the masses of males, and you all know it's true, attractive females mean more to them. That's why they're called dime pieces when they're 10 out of 10, right? Because they mean more to the guy. If an attractive female breaks up with you, it's different than the female who you settled for breaking up with you. They cause all kinds of harm in society. People fixate on them, they stalk them, all kinds of harm. And there's all kinds of effects from the domino effect that comes with them choosing who to throw under the bus. And the reason why there's so many idiots on this planet has everything to do with the bad judgment of attractive females. So one thing we can say with certainty, more than just the 50% divorce rate that we see. We could say with certainty that attractive females, generally speaking, have horrible, horrible judgment, and they're not willing to die for their beliefs in regards to who they should sleep with and who they shouldn't. That's very telling. Because as we considered romantic justice, it's like Solomon, and the two women. One of them said, go ahead and cut that baby in half. The other one said, no, don't cut the baby in half. Give it to the other female because she would rather that baby live. And Solomon gave that child to the mother who didn't want to cut the baby in half. And the story is supposed to be taken at face value. There isn't a profound reason that one of these females wanted to cut the baby in half. She was just a dumb, selfish worm. And so it is with attractive females and whether or not they should submit to me. There is no profound reason that they don't want to submit to me. Whoever's winning, that's their side. If you're not willing to die for your beliefs in regards to romantic justice, in a sense you don't have sovereignty already, and you shouldn't have sovereignty. And certainly you should be make very, very sure that you're right. Every single female who ever made very, very sure that they're right about how to approach romantic justice would have agreed with me. Because it's universal, because it's obvious, because it's painfully obvious. Think about it. Do you really think it's cool to live in a world where attractive females who are dumber than a doorknob hurt the righteous when the righteous could make them smart? And why date if you're not into someone, intimate, into mate? That's why it's called settling. You know, one root term is Set, the deity of evil, and rape by deception. It is rape by deception that is telling you to settle. That's telling you that it's not such a big deal. It's a huge deal. God is love. It's a huge deal.